Ever felt like you're barking at the moon, pouring your guts out into everything you do, only to realize it's like talking to a brick wall? Yeah, that feeling's about as common as pigeons in Trafalgar Square. We're all familiar with that silent struggle, where your efforts echo in the emptiness of our oh-so-busy lives. But hold up. What if I told you this isn't the final chapter of your story? Being overlooked isn't your destiny, my friend. Today we're diving into the art of becoming unforgettable. Picture this: transforming yourself from a wallflower into the life of the party, standing out like a sore thumb in a sea of same old, same old. We're talking real, actionable steps here, not just some fluffy, feel-good nonsense. Whether you're feeling invisible in your personal life, undervalued at work, or just here for some tips on improving your relationships, this is the place to be. Stick with me, and let's embark on this journey together. By the end, I guarantee you won't just feel seen. Strategy 1. Become mysterious. Ah, mystery, my old friend. Now, being mysterious isn't about playing secret squirrel or keeping everything under wraps like it's some Cold War spy operation. It's about peeling back the layers of your onion slowly, letting folks discover the depths of your personality bit by tantalizing bit. Remember what Marcus Aurelius said: "He who does not know what the world is does not know where he is." Leave 'em wanting more. Sprinkle your tales and experiences like breadcrumbs along the trail, and watch 'em follow, eager for the next juicy tidbit. And hey, remember Rumi's nugget of wisdom? Silence is the language of God. All else is poor translation. So embrace those pregnant pauses in conversation. Let 'em hang there like a Hitchcock suspense scene. In conclusion, being mysterious ain't about playing it cagey. It's about letting your charm simmer slowly, like a good stew. Imagine you're at a party and everyone's swapping stories about their latest adventures. Instead of blurting out your entire life history, you drop subtle hints about your travels, leaving others intrigued and wanting to know more. Strategy 2. Create a fear of losing you. Next up, we're talking about making yourself as indispensable as a good Wi-Fi connection in the 21st century. Marcus Aurelius dropped some wisdom when he said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." It's about knowing your own value, my friend, and projecting it like a Hollywood actor on a red carpet. Seneca, that old Stoic sage, reminds us that we often suffer more in imagination than in reality. So stop fretting about being alone or unappreciated. Instead, embody independence and self-reliance. Be that lone wolf howling at the moon, not because you need the pack, but because you choose to roam solo. In short, make 'em realize your absence would be a loss heavier than a dropped iPhone screen. At work, you consistently deliver top-notch results and take on tasks that others shy away from. Your colleagues start relying on you for guidance and support, realizing that losing your expertise would be a significant blow to the team. Strategy 3. Generate your own happiness. Now let's talk about happiness. Not the fleeting kind you find in a sale at your favorite store, but the deep, soul-satisfying kind that makes life worth living. Marcus Aurelius hit the nail on the head when he said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." It's about cultivating a garden of positivity in your mind, my friend, where weeds of negativity have no place to grow. Seneca chimed in with a gem of wisdom. True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence on the future. So stop chasing rainbows and embrace the here and now, warts and all. And remember what Rumi said, "Yesterday I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. Today I am wise, so I am changing myself." Happiness isn't about changing the world. It's about changing yourself, your mindset, your outlook, your approach to life. So go ahead, be the architect of your own joy. Instead of waiting for external circumstances to bring you joy, you take up hobbies that bring you genuine pleasure, like painting or gardening. You find fulfillment in simple, everyday moments, and focus on gratitude for what you have rather than longing for what you don't. Strategy. 4. Be valuable, let them invest in you. Now, let's talk about value. Not the kind you find in the bargain bin at the dollar store, but the kind that makes people sit up and take notice. Marcus Aurelius had a point when he said, "It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live." In other words, know your own worth and don't settle for less. Seneca chimed in with a gem of wisdom. If a man knows not to which port he sails, no wind is favorable. Translation: have a clear sense of direction and don't let anyone steer you off course. In short, be the kind of person others want to invest in, emotionally, intellectually, financially, because they see the value you bring to the table. You set boundaries in your relationships and don't settle for being treated poorly. When someone respects your boundaries and invests time and effort into the relationship, you reciprocate, creating a mutually fulfilling connection. Strategy 5. Maintain your independence. Independence, the sweet nectar of freedom that makes life worth living. Marcus Aurelius once said, "He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe." Translation: don't lose yourself in someone else's shadow. Seneca chimed in with a gem of wisdom. If you wish to be loved, love. In other words, love yourself first and foremost, and others will follow suit. In short, march to the beat of your own drum, my friend, and don't let anyone else dictate your rhythm. You pursue your passions and interests independently of others, whether it's taking solo trips or dedicating time to your hobbies. You maintain a strong sense of self even in relationships, allowing for mutual respect and admiration to flourish. Strategy 6. Prioritize your needs first. Now let's talk about priorities, not the kind you jot down on a to-do list, but the kind that shape your life and define who you are. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Translation: your thoughts and actions should align with your true desires and values. Seneca chimed in with a gem of wisdom. We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality. In other words, don't let fear hold you back from prioritizing your own needs. In short, put yourself first, my friend, because if you don't, who will? You set aside time each day for self-care activities like exercise, meditation, or reading, prioritizing your mental and physical well-being. By taking care of yourself first, you're better equipped to handle life's challenges and support others around you. Strategy 7. Don't be always available. Availability, the double-edged sword of modern life. Marcus Aurelius wisely stated, "Ask yourself at every moment, is this necessary?" Translation: your time is precious, so don't squander it on things that don't matter. Seneca chimed in with a gem of wisdom. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. In other words, be selective about how you spend your time and energy. In short, don't be at everyone's beck and call, my friend, because your time is too valuable for that. You set boundaries around your availability, turning off notifications during focused work time or scheduling designated me time, where you disconnect from social media and other distractions. By prioritizing your time, you're able to be more present and engaged when you are available. Strategy 8. Balance conversations. Now let's talk about communication, not the kind that leaves you feeling like you're talking to a brick wall, but the kind that fosters meaningful connections and mutual understanding. Marcus Aurelius once advised, "Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth." Translation: be open to different viewpoints and strive for balance in your conversations. Seneca chimed in with a gem of wisdom. We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality. In other words, don't let fear hold you back from engaging in honest and authentic communication. In short, Listen twice as much as you speak, my friend, and you'll be surprised at what you learn. During a heated discussion with a friend, instead of dominating the conversation with your own opinions, you actively listen to their perspective and ask open-ended questions to better understand their point of view. By balancing the conversation, you foster mutual respect and create space for meaningful dialogue. Strategy 9. Keep emotional balance. Emotions, the wild horses of the human experience. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Translation: your emotional well-being is closely tied to the way you perceive and interpret the world around you. Seneca chimed in with a gem of wisdom: he who suffers before it is necessary suffers more than is necessary. In other words, don't let your emotions run wild and trample over your peace of mind. In short, keep a steady hand on the reins of your emotions, my friend, and you'll navigate life's roller coaster with grace and resilience. When faced with a setback at work, instead of spiraling into despair or anger, you take a step back to assess the situation calmly. By maintaining emotional balance, you're able to approach challenges with a clear mind and find constructive solutions. Strategy 10. Be ready to walk away. Now let's talk about endings, not the kind that leave you feeling empty-handed, but the kind that paves the way for new beginnings. Marcus Aurelius advised, value yourself. The good that is in you comes from yourself. Translation: know your worth and don't settle for less than you deserve. Seneca chimed in with a gem of wisdom. Sometimes even to live is an act of courage. In other words, walking away from a situation that no longer serves you takes courage, but it's often the first step towards a brighter future. In short, be prepared to close one door so that another can open, my friend, because sometimes the best opportunities come from unexpected places. After realizing that a toxic friendship is draining your energy and bringing more negativity than positivity into your life, you muster the courage to end the relationship. By walking away, you create space for healthier connections and opportunities for personal growth. In conclusion, these strategies aren't just theoretical concepts, they're actionable principles that can transform your life when put into practice. So, my friend, take these words to heart and embark on your journey with confidence, knowing that you have the power to shape your destiny and create a life filled with purpose and fulfillment.